making things with Lego is fun. The other day I decided that I wanted to put together the 3-in-1 Falcon Castle set. But as I was looking at the pieces and sorting them, I thought that maybe I should have some fun and make something from my imagination. I mentioned in my last video that I wanted to make a tall tower with rooms and such, with a very fantasy vibe to add to my display. Obviously, the pieces from the 3-in-1 castle are perfect for this type of structures, so by adding a few more of my own pieces, I created this tower and I will be adding it to my Hyrule display. In certain occasions, the Master Sword must return to the Deku Tree in order to reach its full potential. In these rare moments, members of the Royal Guard are assigned to go along with the Hero of the Wild to fulfill this important task. Outside of the Korok Forest, we see this tower that the knights use to rest while they wait for the sword to be restored. It has a few rooms and a balcony that they use to keep an eye on the road that leads to the forest and the Master Sword. I got a lot of inspiration on locations like the laboratory of Hateno Village and Lookout Landing in the Hyrule Field. I still have to work on interiors for this build, since I ended up loving it so much. But for now, I'm very pleased with the final look. I know it resembles the 3-in-1 castle quite a bit, but I feel like what I have here, it's a little bit more unique. I am wasting a ton of pieces though, and I added quite a few from my collection to get the look that I had in my head. To go along with this beautiful tower, I also created a few custom figures from the Dragon Paladin CMF, and these are some of my best custom characters so far. They wear white robes, and all of them have a special talent that is easily notable when looking into their eyes. I wanted these knights to have a lot of character despite wearing full armor, for which I am using the same torso. Having a hierarchy allowed me to create one soldier that is more heavily armed, and two that match together. And of course, let's not forget about our banner carrier. This trio looks very dynamic, and the very different colored eyes, it's the final touch to make them stand out from each other. Link is wearing his armor and he has a very similar design to my two other royal guards. And in this way, it is clear that we have one of the knights that is in command. I wanted my tower to be eye-catching with the design. The beautiful thing about Lego is that we can make things that look cool without worrying about how practical or functional they are. This is why I have pushed the idea of the medieval fantasy architecture. The tower is functional and it has a purpose in the world. But in reality, a structure like this one wouldn't be able to stand with this crazy weight distribution. But hey, it looks really cool. I was thinking that maybe it will be perfect if I go and change all the yellow pieces for white ones, but this will be a lot of work, and if I ever do it, I will certainly make a video about it. The problem is that I do want to keep the pieces from the set together in case that I want to build the actual castle at some point. But anyways. This is going to be a shorter video. I just made this tower and I thought that it was really cool. And when I got done making my custom knights, I decided that I had to make a video to show both since I'm pretty happy with the result. This is another piece that I will be adding to my display. Once I add another building, I will probably do an update on how it all looks together. On that note, this is all I have for you today. I'm Beyond Lego. Peace out.